Loose Women star Denise Welch, 63, has hit back at Piers Morgan, 56, after she took to Twitter to comment on the controversy surrounding the purported Downing Street lockdown parties. Piers had claimed that the government's alleged gatherings that took place during lockdown would make COVID skeptics and anti-lockdowners feel vindicated. In view of his 7.9 million followers, he typed, "The worst thing about all these illicit Downing Street parties is they will make COVID skeptics and anti-lockdowners feel vindicated in their suspicions that the virus was never that dangerous, or why would the people running the country all be ignoring the rules so brazenly?" Denise fired back at Piers while sharing a screen grab of his tweet with her 511,000 followers. She penned, "Anti-lockdowners are not COVID skeptics, Piers. We are people who knew that such drastic action would cause horrendous collateral damage as it has. We also knew that COVID, although desperately serious for some, was not to most people as reflected in the government's blatant lack of fear." But Denise's remarks divided Twitter users, who responded to her tweet with their own arguments. Paul Smith 1961 tweeted, "Well said, Denise. Unfortunately for Piers, he's always been on the wrong side here. He's jumped on the righteous bandwagon and recently he's been trying to get off that horse. Good luck with that one. I'm triple jabbed and that's a personal choice and the way it should be." Lisa Wider said, "My dad died of COVID. He was fit and healthy and running his own business. He is gone too soon. COVID is different to flu, the way it attacks your lungs is silent and for some people deadly." Villaland 54 wrote, "When a fit and healthy 59-year-old member of your family dies from this wretched disease, at the beginning, back in March 2020, trust me, you do take COVID-19 very seriously." Piers and Denise had been locked in a long-running feud since 2020 after the former launched a Twitter rant against the Loose Women star over her claims of scaremongering on This Morning. He tweeted, "Dumb, deluded and dangerous COVID deniers like Denise Welch need to stop being given airtime. Her idiotic, ill-informed ramblings, from a woman who never stops telling us that she suffers from mental illness, will cost lives by persuading people to think the virus isn't a threat." In response, Denise penned, "Please ask Mr. Morgan to show me one tweet, one interview where I have denied COVID. He doesn't want to be telling complete and utter lies with such a huge following." Seriously. Earlier this month, Denise admitted she broke lockdown rules in 2020 to visit her dad during Christmas. The Loose Women star's father, Vin, died in September aged 84 after battling pulmonary fibrosis amongst other health issues. Speaking to GB News host Dan Wootton, the TV personality said, "I'm glad I broke the rules, in 2020, because it turned out it was my last Christmas with my dad. It was possibly the most heartbreaking thing I've been through in my entire life. We can listen to the NHS chiefs and the government, but when you listen to the people on the shop floor and they're saying there's hardly any COVID in the hospital,